Hey, what's up, guys? It's Poke293, and I'm here just to do a little quick deck profile video. I do have to go to work soon, so I figured this would be the perfect time to do it. Alright, so let's get this thing started. Alright, this deck, of course, as you can already see, it's going to be Darkarai lasers. As of right now, week 1 of states is over. It's been evenly matched. Our states had a lot of Darkrai decks, but Darkrai actually didn't win. I think there was like 2 in top cut, and that was it. The deck that won our states, this Connecticut states, was I believe Landorus, Mewtwo, Tornadus. So, and those I think had like 4 of the decks in there. So yeah, here we go. 3 Darkarais. You don't really need a 4th one, just because you just only need attack with 3, and plus Landorus, since Landorus and Terrakion are so big in this format as of right now, you don't want to give up that too many prizes. So 3's enough. 2 Sableyes. Trust me, it's 2 Sableyes is alright. I know people are like, oh, what about Junk Hunt? Everything. This deck runs a little bit faster than other Darkrai decks, so you'll see why. And it also runs a lot of more text. 1 Keldeo. Everybody knows this card. This card is a must in Darkrai decks. You need to have this card. It came out on a 10, so it actually is cheaper. You rush in, then you can free retreat with the Dark on it. So 2 Mewtwo's, just for the Mewtwo wars, or laying some heavy damage on early in the game. Depending on what deck you're facing, you're gonna need 2 Mewtwo's, and if you don't, you can always discard this by using Ultra Balls or Junipers. 1 Buffalo as a tech. A lot of people either run, I think, Victini as the other tech for Klinklang, but I run Buffalo just because there's not too many Klinklangs, and I don't think there is going to be that much Klinklangs in my next dates. So yeah, depending on what your meta is, don't go about what I say. Just go on depending on what your meta is, or what you think your meta is, or the most popularity of that. 4 Dark Patches. This is a must-needed card for Darkrai decks, because you need the energy acceleration. That's the only way to do it. Always 4 catchers. Some people limit it down to 3, depending on what deck they're playing. I believe like Blastoise, I heard it, they lowered it down to 3. But 4 catchers in this deck, you need to get those crucial knockouts. If you do 90 on a defending Pokemon, and you can just catcher that up and do it again. So it gets you those kind of cheap prizes. But hey. 1, 2, and 3 Hypnotic Lasers. You don't really need a 4th one here. You can always junk hunt it to get it back. I know you're only running 2 Sableyes, but like I said, this deck runs fast, and it's going to run heavy damage as well. Three Ultra Balls. The Ultra Balls, I either debating on it. Either depending on what do you run. Like if you run computer search, I would just say 2 Ultra Balls in the computer search. But since I don't run computer search, and you'll see why later, 3 Ultra Balls just to search off your targets, and you can discard the stuff that you don't really need, such as Mewtwo's, or if you think, it's another deck. Plus, you can always jump cut it back. So, 2, 3. 3 energy switches. 3 energy switches. I know people are like 4. Trust me, Energy Switch is an alright card, but later in the game, it could be dead. Like I said, this is a faster deck. So 3 Energy Switches. Probably, I know people are hating on my list right now, but I haven't even tested this list yet, so like I said, don't go what I say. 2 Dark Claws. So far, I heard this card does like really nothing in the Landorus matchup. I still think it's a good card. You hit the bench. Say if they have a Mewtwo, you hit it 30 twice, and you can catcher it up, attach your Dark Claw to your Darkrai, and then knock out that Mewtwo. 2 random receivers just to get your supporters. This is a very, very heavy supporter deck, so depending on what supporters you get. And 2 Verbank City Gyms. This is what the Ultra Balls are for. Again, if Darkrai is popular, and it will be popular, and it is popular actually, you need to discard these, because this is actually a dead card in your hand. So if they already played one and you don't want to play yours, or you can't even play yours, Ultra Ball is the way to go. Now my aspect for the card for this deck is Scramble Switch. Why Scramble Switch? Easy, because I want to attack with the next Darkarai very, very fast. It's also because of this card. Max Potion. I do run 2, but there's a proxy in here because I'm letting my friend use it. 2 Max Potions. That's why I run the Scramble Switch. You Scramble Switch it, you Skyla for a Max Potion, you Max Potion all that energy. All that damage. He is completely shocked, and trust me, Scramble Switch is such a good card. I don't know why people are underrating it. Even in Lugia, people were just shocked. I won a game. Trust me, Scramble Switch can win you games. Trust me. And one energy search just to thin out your deck and just to search out for a dark energy or to put in the discard pile, depending on what you're doing. And now for the support line. Of course, this deck is going to run 4 Junipers. Like I said, you're going to be starting a lot, and you really want to get your main attackers already fast. And oh man, I'm losing my voice. I opt to go to 3 ends, just because if you start taking prizes early, you don't want this card to be in your hand, and you don't want to use this card if your opponent even has a bad hand. If you know that they're not going to bench a lot of stuff, that probably means they have a bad hand, depending on what deck you're playing. So, 3 ends is enough. 1 Skyla. This Skyla gets you either Max Potion, Scramble Switch, or anything like that. They get you that key card that you need to finish off that kill. So that's just one of those. I opt to go to 1 Chorus. I think this deck just needs a Chorus. It acts like a Pont if you have 3 and your opponent has 3. So definitely just Chorus. And 2 Bianca. This was going to be a 3rd one, but I opted to go in, with Chorus just because I wanted the shuffle back in. I wanted the hand refresh. So 2 Biancas is good. You know, I opted to go over here, and trust me, if you're discarding stuff out of your hand, so you need Bianca. So 4 double colorless energies. This is why I said the deck runs fast, because your double colorless attackers are going to be Mewtwo and Bouffalant. And actually sometimes it could be a Keldeo, depending on the matchup. Now, the Keldeo matchup would be Landorus. Of course, if you did 90 on that Landorus and you don't have another Darkrai, you can energy switch it, rush in, and then attach a DCE. That's what basically it's for. Also for Mewtwo, Mewtwo Wars, and Bouffalant. Bouffalant doing 120 is just too good. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 darks. You are discarding a lot in this deck, and there is 4 dark patches. So you're going to get a main attacker regardless. That's why this is a fast Darkrai deck, and you're going to get an energy attachment on every single turn. If you don't, you're something wrong. There's 9 dark energies, there's 4 DCEs, and in total you're running 13 energy, which is kind of standard as of right now. People are running a lot of energy now because they don't want to miss a crucial energy for the turn. So there you have it, guys. Darkrai, lasers, in action. Not in action, but maybe there'll be a battle video. But yeah. So here's a couple little card collection. I have been starting to use some background material. That fell. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace. I'm out.